Rivers State House of Assembly has issued a stern warning to the chairman of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, Rsiec, Justice Adolphus Anibele retired, threatening to arrest him if he fails to appear before the House by Friday, March 7, 2025. This development followed after a motion moved by member Emily George, representing Asari Toru constituency 2 during plenary session. The electoral chief had earlier fixed August 8, 2025 to conduct a fresh local government poll in the state following a Supreme Court verdict that annulled the October 5, 2024 local government poll conducted in the state. The Speaker, Right Honorable Martin Zemeli-led Assembly said it would probe the conduct of the electoral chief in office regarding the conduct of the annulled local government poll last year.
For when leaders stray from the law, it is always the innocent who suffer. When a leader strays from the law, people are bound to be appointed into offices and then they will be chased out of those offices. So I just want to add, as a word of advice, that a governor's duty is not to power but to the Constitution.
The Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission has gone ahead to announce that they are beginning the process to conduct another election. The issues that put us in this quagmire have not been resolved. The problem has not been cured. Our laws are still in consonance with the Electoral Act.
That we are not in any manner or any way resorting any person. I believe we've wasted so much time, in our ways of deliberating issues. We've been nice to people in these states. We've been nice to the executive and his team whatsoever. We've been fair to them. But at this point, I think it's high time we start hitting the hammer directly on the nail. It is not for our own good, but for the entire good of the entire state.
The clerk of the House should immediately forward a letter to the chairman of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission asking him to appear before this August Assembly on Friday, the 7th of March 2025 at 10 a.m. to answer questions pertaining to their conduct in office, to explain to this August Assembly how they have been spending funds belonging to these states without approval of this August Assembly, what they did with the funds given to them in the year 2024, which they spent in the ill-fated 5th October 2024 local government elections.
There are many impostors who parade themselves today as members of Rivers State Executive Council who were not screened and confirmed by the Rivers State House of Assembly. Mr. Speaker, this infraction has made Rivers State a laughingstock in the Committee of Vote to condemn the infiltration of the State Executive Council by impostors.
The House also accused governors in Malai Fubara of constitutional breaches, citing unlawful appointments and disregard for legislative approval.
Important as Commissioner for Justice or Attorney General is in the states, Rivers State, Mr. Speaker, Rivers State do not have Attorney General or Commissioner for Justice.
The governor of this state, who is now the nationally acclaimed dictator of our time, going by the judgment of the Supreme Court and other pronouncements of other courts, is still harboring this impostor who is parading himself as the Attorney General of Rivers State. This individual is moving from one court to the other, claiming to be the chief law officer of Rivers State, whereas he is not.